brothers, sisters, warriors hidden in the shadows, stop dead in your tracks. Feel the earth shake under your feet. That's the roar of truth hitting you square in the chest. When are you gonna quit playing small, damn it? When are you gonna shatter the lie that tomorrow's a guaranteed sunrise? That opportunities rain down like endless summer storms? That you've got rivers of time to flush down the drain on distractions and half measures? Look around you right now. Every heartbeat, every breath you waste. Those invisible chains coil tighter around your throat, your dreams, your very soul. You know it deep down, don't you? That fire in your gut twisting like a knife when you're doom scrolling endless feeds of noise? When you're binge watching another season of someone else's fake glory, choosing the soft glow of the screen over the raw grind that screams your name? When you pick easy escapes over the necessary battles that forge kings? That's no whisper, folks. That's your unbreakable warrior spirit howling at the moon. It's your higher self pounding on the cage door. Lock in now, soldier, before the flames flicker out forever and you're left in the cold ashes of what could have been. This ain't some wild-eyed paranoia, no tinfoil hat fever dream. It's cold, hard math, carved in the bones of history. The system's a beast, rigged from the ground up to feast on your cracks, your complacency, your quiet surrenders. They thrive when you're hooked on the poison, buying shiny traps you don't need, devouring junk that rots your iron from the inside, grinding endless hours for pennies while they stack empires on your bent back. Schools, they don't raise lions. They drill obedience into your kids, turning firebrands into sheep. Jobs, they dangle just enough crumbs to keep you breathing, never enough fuel to break the chains and soar free. Media, a relentless storm of fear, fury, and fog, spinning your mind in circles so you never spot the exit. Why the hell do they do it? 'Cause the split second, you lock in for real. Pump that iron till your muscles scream unbreakable. Sharpen that mind like a blade that cuts through lies. Stack that smart money till it roars freedom from every corner of your life. You don't just take ground. You steal their throne. You rise from faceless pawn in their game to apex predator, tearing the script to shreds. And that raw power, every ounce you reclaim is an ounce they lose forever. And brother, that terrifies them to their core, shakes the foundations of their whole rotten empire. Now let's charge straight into the heart of the battlefield. Money, the blood of the war. Smart money versus slave money, folks. This is where you flip the table and watch them scramble. They crave you broke, barely scraping by, begging for the next handout. Why? 'Cause a broke warrior, he clocks in at dawn no matter how the grind crushes his spirit to dust, swallows whatever slop they shovel down his throat. 'Cause options are ghosts, no leverage to roar back, no freedom to walk tall, no voice to demand his crown. But smart money? Oh, that's dynamite in your veins, pure thunder unleashed. Freedom on steroids, baby. Stack assets that multiply like wildfire, not liabilities that chain you to the wheel. Ditch those debt traps they push like candy to the weak. That's why they flood your world with ads screaming for quick highs, mock saving, and investing like it's for fools. They know the truth. Lock in your wallet with ruthless fire and you bolt from their circus tent for good. And if enough of us, you, me, every soul hearing this roar, if we all charge out together, their whole damn empire crumbles like sandcastles in a hurricane. You ain't just fighting for coins, you're fighting to rewrite the rules, to own the game. Don't get it twisted. Locking in ain't some pretty postcard dream, no Hollywood glow-up. This is all-out war, blood-soaked and glory-bound, the kind that scars deep, but crowns eternal. It's trading every soft comfort for forged steel in your spine. Rising at dawn when your bones ache and scream, no more, but you surge anyway like lightning crackling. Grinding through the solo hours when no one's cheering, no crowds lifting you up, just you versus the void. Axing the dead weights, the poison ties that drag you under, telling friends flat out nope to their distractions, feasting on iron discipline while the dopamine addicts chase their hollow highs and fade to nothing. And the herd? Oh, they'll turn on you like wolves scenting blood. Brand you obsessed, cold as winter steel, ruthless to the bone. Hell yeah, wear it like a badge of honor. Let 'em whisper and sneer. True warriors ain't celebrated at the crack of dawn. They're feared, whispered about in the dark. Locking in makes you dangerous, not just to the system's iron grip, but to every damn excuse you've ever hid behind like a coward shield. But here's the gut punch, the sacred fire that burns brightest. This war ain't just about you, soldier. It's for your bloodline, your legacy, the hearts you swear on your life to shield and lift higher. Every time you play small, every dodge, every half step back into the shadows, you're not just handing over your own freedom, you're forging chains for them. Condemning your family, your kids, to the same vicious cycle, the same invisible prisons of dependency and drift. Think on that weight. When the real storm crashes down, prices skyrocketing like missiles, jobs vanishing into thin air, chaos reigning supreme. They'll turn to you in the dark, eyes wide with that desperate faith. What now, warrior? And if you ain't locked in, forged unbreakable, you'll have nothing to give but empty excuses, hollow echoes of I meant to. Feel that? That's the thunder of responsibility crashing. Own it, embrace it, let it fuel your charge. One final thunderclap question barreling down like Judgment Day, and I want your soul's roar echoing back. When will you shatter the distractions that numb your fire? When will you crush the excuses piling up like graves? When will you deny the system its feast on your quiet surrender, your compliant drift? Lock in like your heartbeat's on the line, 'cause it is, every damn pulse. Lock in for the raw freedom of your kin, for the unseen war raging in your veins right now. Lock in and watch the world shift beneath you. Illusions crack like brittle bone. Puppet strings snap like dry twigs. Sovereignty surges through your blood like liquid fire. Once you're truly locked, you're untouchable. A storm they can't chain. A force that bends reality to your will. The only echo ringing in the silence after. How far will you charge, unbreakable one? How high will you burn? Motivation ain't some magic dust sprinkled from the gods. It's forged in the brutal fire of choices, brick by sweat-soaked brick, day by relentless day. Momentum? No lucky break. No cosmic gift. It's seized in the arena where laws bow to no excuses, no storms, no trembling fears. If you're primed right now, heart pounding, fists clenched, ready to torch the endless drift, to shatter the system's slimy grip and erupt as the legend you were born screaming to become, then sear these words into your core like brands on steel. Behold, warriors, the 7 laws of unstoppable fire and fury, your arsenal to conquer all. Brothers and sisters, stop. When are you gonna quit playing small? You feel that roar in your gut? That's your warrior spirit howling. Lock in before the fire dies. This ain't paranoia, it's truth. The system's rigged on your doubts, They feast when you buy traps, devour poison, grind for pennies. Schools mold obedience. Jobs barely let you breathe. Media storms fear to chain you. Why? 'Cause when you lock in, body iron, mind sharp, money smart, you rip their power. You rise from pawn to predator. Hit the buck's battlefield. Smart money's your war cry. Invest assets. Ditch debt chains. They mock discipline, 'cause if we all bolt, their empire crumbles. Lock-in ends war, blood and glory. Trade comforts for steel. Rise at dawn. Grind solo. Axe dead weights. The herd brands you obsessed. Embrace it. Warriors are feared first. This fight's for your bloodline. Play small. Doom 'em to shadows. When storm crashes, they'll turn to you. Hand strength, not excuses. One thunder question. When will you crush excuses? Lock in like your pulse depends on it. The world's shifting. Sovereignty calls. Once locked, you're untouchable. Motivations forged in choices. If primed to torch drift, sear these. The 7 laws of unstoppable fire. No escape. Torch bridges, charge or perish. No spark in safety. Every backdoor hands thunder back. No escape ignites the beast. Lazy swings become savage. Armies torched ships. Fought like gods. You climb in with parachute? Grip weakens. Stripped bare. Claw with fire. Summit bows. Torch boats now. Soul-sucking job. Poison ties. No more what if. Roar. What god must I forge? Your fire self-sustains. You're unchained. Ruthless discipline. Execute like storm. No mercy. Discipline's thunderbolt. Without it, dreams rot. Want without blade? Vapor. Brain sabotages. Slaughter it. Sentinel owns edge at midnight. War don't pause. Execute as command. I halt victorious, not weary. Stack triumphs. Your fire compounds to inferno. Painful progress. Embrace blaze. Forge legend. No epic from featherbeds. Pain alchemizes mud to gold. You're chained 'cause you fled flames. Warriors wield it as hammer. Blacksmith pounds steel. Sparks erupt. Birth's blade. You're that ore. Agony bends unbreakable. Charge inferno. Collect scars. Next blaze? Grin fierce. Choose ascent. Scars your crown. Momentum surges. Phoenix. Violent consistency. Strike daily like thunder. Momentum savage drumbeat. Show up. Hammer till reality kneels. Herd fades. You forge quiet storm. River's rage erodes mountains. No mood sways. Presence, violent. Consistency morphs to legend. Barriers shatter. Energy control. Guard thunder like fortress. Energy's sacred storm. Squander. Victory slips. Thieves lurk. Scrolls. Toxins. Dramas. Guard fierce. Laser slices steel. Channel yours one path. Axe vampires. Fuel with steel and vision. Every ounce weaponized. Storm accelerates. Obsession. Let mission devour. Balance grave of giants. Balance siren for settled. Obsession forges titans. Lock mad. They sneer envy. Greats burned total. Legends consumed. Dream in veins. Pick your blaze. Let it ravage weak. Your elite. Carven history. Relentless forward motion. Charge eternal. Momentum born in roar. Halt. Bleeds away. Perfection prison. Charge flaws and all. Overthinkers wither. Faith in stride. Shark swims or sinks. Surge. Steps summon clarity. Tiny leaps snowball. Your storm reshapes. Fate's fork. Linger shadow or ignite legend. Torch old husk. Rise phoenix. These laws thunder. No escape torches. Ruthless strikes unyielding. Pain alchemizes. Consistency carves. Energy unleashes. Obsession devours. Motion conquers. System trembles at roar. You're unbound. Burn excuses. Forge habits. Charge flames, seize momentum in blood, lock in, live laws, erupt unbreakable. Who's rising? Roar, ignite.